Yo,
CSBA, what is going on? Got Georgetown in the house, Syracuse in the house, Big East showdown here. So that's going to be awesome. Got my boy J-Mac in the booth with me. How you doing, J-Mac?
pretty good in yourself. How you doing?
Pretty good, brother. Pretty good. Glad to have you in the booth with me. Is it our first time calling a game together?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Sweet. Well, we'll build that camaraderie and flow off each other, I'm sure. What are you expecting out of these two squads tonight?
Georgetown is coming off a big win, so I want to see if they're going to play down to the competition or rise to the occasion and continue to dominate.
Yeah. They beat the Hawkeyes, right? Pretty big deal.
Yeah, they beat Iowa, the number 2 team.
Yeah.
Now I think Georgetown's number 3 now.
Yes, they are. They are number 3, and don't look past the Syracuse team. Last year in the Big Dance, they broke a lot of brackets. They upset a lot of people, so this should be a good one for us. I'm excited to see it go down. Georgetown's got the power, but Snyder and company can bring it when they want to.
Definitely, Syracuse has the coaching staff to win any game in this league.
Tribble replacing the famous Charlie Banks for the Syracuse Orangemen, and then also losing Bjorn Lockhart last year they did. As Georgetown comes out firing, we got a bang right away, J-Mac.
They waste no time getting this show started, getting the fans hyped.
Yeah, if Syracuse is going to have to rely on Snyder tonight with this young squad they got, but Coach C-Webb always has a plan, but he better get that plan in motion pretty quick. Georgetown off to a quick start, 5-0 already.
It's not the best start for Syracuse, but game is still early. Basketball is all about runs.
Sure is. Could not agree more. As Snyder hits a fadeaway, or tries to hit a fadeaway, but Boogie comes up with a rebound. And, wow, Syracuse just leaving lanes left and open left and right like it's a supermarket.
Georgetown came to play. Their coaching staff, one of the better coaching staffs in this league, got this team right.
Not sure what Snyder is doing as he throws up another errant shot, and C. Webb has to be beside himself. Oh, but good steal there. Boogie picks it up. That's their new center. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He was on the team. He's a freshman last year, sophomore this year. I'm expecting big things out of this kid. I believe he's a green chip recruit for Syracuse last year. Set the bench behind Bjorn Lockhart, learned a lot from him, and is now in the starting lineup. So that's good for Boogie. Congratulations, my friend.
Yeah, after Charlie Bates left and Bourne left, they need to establish a new identity, a new leader of this team. So this early part of the schedule, we'll see if anybody steps forward.
Boogie on the inbound here. He'll look for Tribble. Doesn't go to him. Goes to Snyder instead. Snyder comes around to the elbow and goes up and good. So Syracuse finally on the board there, J-Mac, with an and one foul as well. Snyder should hit this from the line.
Yeah, great out of bounds play from C. Webb. He saw his team was struggling, and he created a situation that they get points on the board.
All right, Simmons dapping up Snyder before he steps to the line. 7-2 is your score. G-Town off to a hot start if you're just joining us. A little bit of under a minute and a half.
Something was, yeah. I knew something was off. Syracuse is not in the Big East. They're in the ACC. When you said,
Oh,
you
that's
said
right.
Big
They
East
used to be in the
matchup,
big. That's oh my gosh. And to think that I was on that team, you're right. You're right. You're right.
I said, I was like, conference game.
But they used to be in the Big East. But sometimes we switch teams around in CSBA for conference sake. So I know. Like last night, we were Cincinnati still has their American conference patches on their jerseys, and they're in the ACC, right? So for us anyway, Tribble looks to run that offense. He's going to wait for Grosjean to come over and set a pick. Boogie, big man downtown, gets that to go.
Big shot from Boogie. Needed that cut to Syracuse. Georgetown lead to 3 just like that.
Sparrow working on Snyder goes up and good.
Big man doing big things.
Yeah, if Georgetown is anything, they're efficient, J-Mac.
Yes. They're shooting to probably 80% right now.
Farmer locking down Tribble, goes down there to, I think that was Grosjean, missed the low post shot there. And Sparrow I won't even say back door, just running right down the middle of the lane. It's been a problem for Syracuse protecting the lane tonight.
Definitely. Sparrow's one of the better players in this league. He has all American talent.
That one rattles in and out for Syracuse. And Medici flying high on the oop.
They're making it look real easy right now.
Yeah, this looks
Syracuse probably needs.
Looks like a Harlem Globetrotters game so far.
Yeah, Syracuse probably need another timeout.
Tribble says, forget that timeout. I'm going to hit this triple. Tribble with the triple. Bangs that one home. Leathers and his Reebok questions. Tries to get the assist there, but it won't go. And we do have a foul here. Medici went straight up with it and got Grosjean on the contact.
Offensive rebounds is a killer for a defense, and then you put him on the line, just adds to the trouble. So, and I expect him to knock down these two. So it'd be a 7-point lead. 8 point. I can't count.
I have that same problem, man. Don't even worry about it. Some kind of lead. As we see the subs coming in, what do you expect from this Syracuse bench unit? They're going to need to switch something up.
Well, the Syracuse bench unit is young, so to hang with Georgetown, they're going to have to play a big part in this game. So they have to keep it close within striking distance for their starters. First screen, pull them home.
I got to give props to Mario Medici with his Chuck Taylors on. They look denim because of Georgetown's colors. That's some sick swag right there.
Yeah, lucky injury's not on, or he'd definitely be.
Oh yeah,
a whole bunch of ankle problems.
Back in the day, you could run faster and jump higher with those bad boys on, but not anymore. You roll an ankle in a hurry. Qantas Shine was fouled there on the play, and he'll go to the line for 2.
We'll just say he forgot his shoes home, so he had to bring his school shoes.
Had to bring the streets. Shine's got the Jordan 1s on, and you saw in Jordan's documentary when he brought those out, I think he was like Jordan 14s were out, and he went back to the 1s, right, for that one game.
Yeah.
And he was bleeding from the feet, so it just shows you how much of a difference technology changes in shoes in a matter of years.
Definitely. Some people, women do it all the time. They wear heels knowing their feet will hurt all night. But
God bless them.
Look good, play good.
And Ware with a slam there.
Yeah, Ware, he's been it's a little quiet addition. but he's a big time player. He'll be a good for them long term.
Georgetown bringing that defense tonight, swats that, but Syracuse is going to steal it right back, and Aldo has a lane, and he dunks it up and good for the backup point guard on the Orangeman.
Yeah, I like to see the second unit from Syracuse bring it down within between 4 and 5. You don't want this game to get away from you early.
Quackenbush looks like Rooster from Top Gun. And more Georgetown points there.
You seen the new Top Gun? I gotta watch it.
Oh man, yes you do. It is fantastic. Like, I know when it was first announced, people were like, I'm not sure if they should touch this, but they did a phenomenal job. And hats off to Tom Cruise. How do you feel about Katie Murphy bringing her player off the bench that's kind of an unselfish move, and you know, a lot of coaches do it here in CSBA, but I think it's a very...
Some coaches don't do it.
Yeah, some coaches don't do it. That's very true. That's very true. Mine included, and as he shouldn't. The Ali name is a household name here. So, but I think it's pretty cool that she does that. Little drip there for Georgetown.
Yeah, definitely. She's definitely one of the top-notch coaches in this league. I know. What's his name? Then put her his top 10, but she's definitely a top 5 coach in this league.
Well, anytime people are talking about Iowa as already crowning them, might as well give them the trophy. It's over, and then Georgetown comes in and just smacks them in the mouth. Shout out to KT. I think she's a great coach in this league and a wonderful leader, and my friend that's in the booth with me pretty much every week. So I might be a little bit biased, but whatever. It is what it is.
It's a little bit, just a little bit.
Also, I hate Iowa. So there's that. No offense, Pax, if you're in the chat.
I love playing Iowa, so I don't. TJ Mack loves playing Iowa. Park After Dark, March Madness, whatever it is, he loves playing Iowa.
23-15 now your score as Syracuse hits their second free throw. Katie Murphy's going to dribble it past the Georgetown G there, midcourt. And now Murphy with it at the top as Georgetown's just kind of playing a freestyle offense here. Over to Ware to Murphy. Going to have to put up some trash and almost gets it to go. Matt's with the rebound.
Yeah, great defensive stop from Syracuse. If they can stack a couple of these possessions together, cut this lead in half, they'd be in a good position.
Davidson standing on the Hoyas logo. A little bit disrespectful if you ask me. But is what it is. Got to play where you play. And he gets that to go. Speaking of disrespect, puts that right in the eye of Georgetown, and they're going to call a timeout. 6-point game here. You're watching CSBA. We'll be right back on Twitch.
Love what he's seeing as we see Bo Iverson with the dunk.
Yeah. Try a nice pass. What a pass.
They're leaving wide open. Syracuse with the pull-up mid-range, and he hit.
It's easy. He goes right down the middle. And then Carter drives that floater up off the lap.
J-Mac, we are back. 6-point game here. Syracuse sneaking back into this one. Never really out of it, really, but that 7-0 started, to raise some eyebrows, at least in this booth, for sure.
But, yeah, that's a big shot. Yeah, this, like I was saying earlier, this is a perfect position for them to be in right now. Keep it within the 4-5 range, and, you can, when it's fourth quarter, sometimes booty cheeks get tight.
Facts, straight facts. And what I was going to say, I'm glad you brought that up, because what I was going to say is, like you said, stay within striking distance, and then maybe Syracuse wears out Georgetown. Syracuse, much like we saw in the Cincinnati-Ohio State game, just kind of wears them down and comes away with the unranked upset here.
Yeah, because the closer it gets, the pressure goes on a higher ranked team.
Sick move there to keep it within 4 for Harden. 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Georgetown is led from the get-go, but you might have a chance to pull it within 2 or 3 here. It's going to be 2 and no good. So we'll leave it there. 25-21 is your score at the end of the first. You're watching Georgetown and Syracuse on CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. (25-21) here to start the second quarter as the Trailblazers dance team is on the court here. They're traveling a long way from home, but it is what it is. Got to get entertainment where you can. It's a rough world out there right now.
Definitely inflation going on. You got to get paid where you can.
Katie Murphy shoots it down to Sparrow. Sparrow's double team. Can't get that to go. Contested shot. Mats with the rebound. Now it's up to Grosjean. Grosjean moving along the out-of-bounds line, and Shine is going to get rejected from the back. Surprised that wasn't a foul. Looked like some contact there, J-Mac.
Yeah, the referees let them play. I'd rather you let them play than call ticky-tack fouls.
I also prefer you let him play out. Just look like a little bit he was on his hip there. So, and bang for Georgetown. Katie Murphy hits it from the three-point line up top in fashion.
Yeah, that's tough. After you got a defensive stop, you just didn't control the rebound.
Harden comes right back with a 2 of his own though, and this is still a 5-point game.
Yeah, Syracuse is down by 5, but I love the way they're playing right now. They're competing in every possession, and they're making things tough for Georgetown. See, now I see your point, because if you go call foul on that, you got to call foul on what happened on the other end.
Right. Because he was straight up and down there, and I don't even understand. I'm just as confused as coach there looking on.
KT, she take care of the refs too. You know, she take care of them all.
$20 make you hot. No, never mind. You're not gonna. Anyway, subs coming in for both teams. JD looks on. Free throws good. Subs will come in. Snyder back. Salmon's back. And Boogie back as well. So both free throws are good. Gives Georgetown a 7-point lead again. And Tribble sizing up Katie Murphy. Will now get it down to Snyder. Snyder working the post. Not sure what Sparrow was doing there. If he was trying to draw a foul or what. But Snyder played it well and went straight up and down.
The pictures on that play. He just waited till Sparrow decided to not play defense.
Ooh, another 3. 2 threes in as many attempts to the basket for Georgetown. And if you're Syracuse, you can't be letting that happen.
No, that was a big 3. But that was also good defense. He was right in his face.
Medici on the rebound here. Leathers is going to pull up for another 3. And again, 3 threes in a row. 9 points in a matter of about a minute and a half for Georgetown.
Yes. If they don't score this possession, they should call a timeout the next time they come down the court.
Dribble over Grosjean now. Boogie making his way over there, sets the pick. Grosjean can come around. And goes up and good. No timeout needed yet.
Well, if they hit another three, you may need a timeout.
For sure. And the rain-making machine has the ball right now, but he's going to drive around, almost loses it, and then jams it home. You might want to call a timeout just based on Georgetown's momentum here. But they're going to play it out. Tribble behind the back over to Boogie. Boogie over to Salmon. Salmon's to Snyder. Snyder working that low post, but now comes to the elbow. Now to the free throw line. Gets over to Salmon. Salmon's to Tribble. Boogie on another pick. And a little drip there for Tribble.
Yeah, that's a big shot. Leathers is just making more big-time momentum swinging plays on the other end. The dunk, the threes, fadeaway threes is, you know.
Katie Murphy goes up strong, and she'll get Boogie on the foul.
What made Syracuse choose to wear the blue shorts tonight?
I'm not really sure. That's a full package for their uniforms. I've personally voiced my opinion on these jerseys to C-Web. You know, while I was there, I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
it's a little weird to me. Looks like you dressed yourself as a 6-year-old kid headed to school. But you know, if he likes him, he likes him. You know, that's his team. I was a little upset that Katie didn't pick the turquoise ones that the boys won the championship in what was that, season 3? 4? 4.
Yeah, 4.
That's right, 4. Yeah.
4.
Man, you'd think the guy that makes all the banners for this league would know. But it all runs together.
Syracuse, they let this game get away from them a lot right now. They have to make some stops, get this game back within 4 or 5.
Rylock, they can be any jerseys you want them to be. Oh, man. Warm up the buses, son. That just turned up the whole Washington, D.C. area. I'm just kidding. Of course, Syracuse is still in this.
Hey, D-Web coming up with great out of bounds plays right now.
Well, if you can't wear them when you're at home, I don't understand what the difference is between navy blue and turquoise. Man, you know what? I'll just straighten all this out with wire. Don't worry about it. Yes, I do like the patterns on the side of these jerseys. Katie, I also gotta plead and beg with you to put some Jordans on your player. The Adidas don't work when you're an entire Jordan school. Snyder with a rebound there, gets down to Boogie. Now Salmons, and Snyder somehow lifts that over the hands of Georgetown and slams it in.
Nice, very nice play. That's the type of play that can shift momentum. Well, you gotta play defense. You gotta play defense to sustain it.
All right. I'm paying attention too much to the chat and not to the game. $11-point game here. A little bit over 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah, I'd say the big difference for this game is Leathers. He had a big explosion with a 3-minute stretch. Pretty much dominated this game. Took over this game.
David Farmer wearing Under Armours, man. What are y'all doing here? Oh wait, I can't. I gotta stop putting my foot in my mouth. I'm wearing Way of Wade's on a Jordan team as well. I need to shut the hell up. Never mind. You better not be laggy. Oh, are you kidding me? That's weird. Let me know, y'all, if everybody's laggy. Because I haven't dropped any frames and there's no packs missing from here. Eddie Murphy. Or not Eddie Murphy. It might be Eddie Murphy. I don't know if his name is Eddie or not. I just said Eddie Murphy. But Murphy in the corner didn't get it to go, but Medici cleans it up for him.
Yeah, big rebound by Medici. You can see a pattern, offensive rebounds for Georgetown. It's helping them sustain this lead. Nine-point lead for Georgetown.
Sorry, I'm trying to dig into why the stream is
Laggy.
laggy.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, it's gotten better, I guess. Okay. Farmer from deep and good. Georgetown hitting the three-pointers tonight, keeping Syracuse at bay. Arms length away, please.
And that's what you need to do for a team like Syracuse. You got big brother them the whole game.
Wow, what a play by Medici. He didn't even jump. Just put his hands up in the air.
Like I said, big brother them the whole game.
The Converse are on fire tonight. Matt's with the ball now. He is working on Georgetown. Gives it off to Aldo. Aldo now to Harden. Harden going to pull up. No good there. Medici with another rebound. Medici, early candidate for player of the game here as he gets his own rebound and goes up strong. And he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, this Syracuse, their offense has gotten stagnant. Everyone's standing around, and when they do move, they're moving into each other. So it's not good right now. Syracuse needs a timeout. CWeb need to get things right for them.
Man, OBS is... I just ran the performance metrics, and it says your stream quality is good, so I'm not sure what's going on, y'all.
Yeah, everyone has got cheap internet over there.
Get your shit together. All right. Medici hit that first free throw, or I was...
Yeah, he hit it.
All right, so 101, up and down. Nice. 37-53 as we close in on a minute here. Syracuse is going to want to talk about it. They need to talk about it because they're running out of steam here in the second quarter. A little too early for that.
Yeah, 16-point lead for Syracuse. And I don't know if they have the dogs to bring it back if it gets any further than this.
Davidson inbound to Matz, who quickly gets it over to Harden. Harden out to Aldo. Looks like he thought about it for a minute, but he'll get it down to Shine. Shine working on Medici. Fades away. No good. Medici with another rebound. And he gets up to Quackenbush. Quackenbush tries to drive the lane. Meets two Orangemen in there. Goes up anyway. Ill-advised shot. Does not get it to go, J-Mac.
Yeah, he had a wide open man on top of the key. Sometimes you decide, I got to get my shots up.
Shine goes up for the oop and slams it down as he goes up and under. That was sick alley-oop. 45 seconds left in the half. Quackenbush goes down to Farmer. Farmer is good on the layup.
Yeah, every time Syracuse gets a big play like alley-oop or a big three-pointer, they allow layups on the other end, so they can't sustain momentum.
Yeah, that's Georgetown's consistency is they hit a three-pointer there, so hold it back within 13.
Yeah. Let's see if they go get a layup. They'll prove me right.
They tried.
That was a layup attempt.
They tried, yeah. Ooh. Good if it goes. Hemlock for the 3 and no good. Halftime, 55-42. Your Georgetown Hoyas out in front. Number 3, book it. We'll be right back. Watching CSBA on Twitch. All right, J-Mac, here we are. Shaq looking good in the pink. You tell me about Georgetown and what's led them to success tonight.
Everyone's touching the ball. Everyone's getting involved. From Leathers to Sparrow, even Katie Murphy had everyone's involved, and that's too much for Syracuse right now. They can't contain everyone.
And if you're Syracuse and Coach C. Webb, what would you like to see from this young Orangeman squad as they face down the barrel of a Hoya gun here to try and climb back in this one and win it?
They need consecutive stops. I don't believe they have gotten 3 consecutive stops on the defensive end yet this game, and that's not a recipe for success in no way, shape, or form. But they have to get stops to come back in this game. That's the only way.
Yeah, they're not shooting the ball horribly. You can attribute their 50% shooting percentage to the 5 blocks that Georgetown has, 0 for Syracuse. So maybe a little bit more aggressive as well.
Definitely.
All right, if you're just joining us, that is not the score. It is flip-flop 55, Georgetown 42, Syracuse. Looks like I saw Rusty pop in the chat there and ask about the score. So there it is, my friend. Good to see you, as always. So we get a good look at Leathers here. He's been kind of a bright spot for Georgetown. Definitely a player of the game.
Yeah, candidate.
Nominee as well. Farmer from the triple threat gets it to Leathers.
Ooh, he had the lane.
He sure did. His defender was on the wrong side of his cheeks. And Farmer's going to go down to Sparrow. Sparrow to Medici, and the athletic one-handed cockback flush. My goodness.
I definitely got to clip that, put that on a highlight reel.
So Tribble waiting for Syracuse to do something. Salmons goes up. Still can't get that to go. They got to be efficient down there in the paint. They've also missed at least 4 or 5 layups. And there's that man again, Leathers, with another 3. This is getting ugly in a hurry, J-Mac.
Hey, they're big-time players and making big-time plays for Georgetown right now. And Syracuse don't have an answer for nobody. Medici, Sparrow, or Leathers.
You got to wonder if it's these half-and-half jerseys for Syracuse that's just in their head, man. Lockdown Boogie is going to get the foul. We're not going to watch a 5-minute replay, I promise you. Lockdown Boogie drawing the foul and one opportunity here, and good. So back to a 15-point game here. Coming up tonight, looks like we have Arizona State versus Villanova Wildcats. Don't go anywhere. Tune in for that one as well. Get your viewership up. If you're a green chip, that can earn you the points you need to get to a blue chip. So just keep it up. A little drip for Syracuse there.
Syracuse, big shot. What you think about the announcement of mid-majors?
What? What now?
The announcement of mid-majors.
What's
coming
that?
Next season?
What is that?
Mid-majors?
Yeah. What is that?
Like the VCU, Bethune-Cookman, Memphis. Those type of schools.
Wow. Really? They're coming to the CSBA?
Yeah, that goes to the CSBA.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
the announcement.
Man, I'm messing with you. I read the announcement. I read the announcement as well. I just wanted you to sell it to the people. You know, we got to get them up and going about it. But yeah, no, that's anytime we're expanding, it's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely interesting to see all the green chips in one place.
Yeah, Yeah, for sure. Kind of like a prove it thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a G League.
I just see what type of quality basketball we're going to see.
Man. Probably just a little bit of a step up from high school, right? You'd have to think. Not gonna be the same.
High school, I think, probably is a little bit better because they have higher overalls.
Dang.
But I'm excited for it, especially the expansion of mid-majors. Love to see Memphis in here or VCU. I'm trying to Wichita State.
Chat cracking me up. They were picking up what I was putting down, and I was like, I didn't see it. All right, Tribble at the line here. Ugly free throw. I'm just gonna come out and say it. That was poor form. Looked like lackadaisical. Do better. Come on, Tribble. You're standing in Charlie Banks' spot. You gotta do something about it.
Yeah, and those are big shoes to fill. He probably amongst the top 5 point guards of all time.
Some would argue top 2. It's a huge argument between him and Mojo.
I mean, yeah, I like Ali better than both of those guys.
Oh, really? I mean, I can't. Hey. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if Paul will put his name in there, but he might. I don't know. We go way back. Paul and I have been playing in Madden leagues together since 2014. So I don't know. Oh man, that's tough. Rusta too.
Yeah,
Rusta been in the. I mean, yeah, maybe.
No, because I think he went to the Final Four once. What? All 3 years he went to the Final.
Are you
Four.
talking? You're talking about game success included. I'm straight talking stats.
Okay, no, I'm talking about game success.
Because
I'm all about wins at the end of the day.
yeah, that's true. I mean, but he did go to the Final Four a couple times. But both the other guys have championships too, right? So you gotta throw that in there.
Yeah. No, I'm saying Ali because Ali went all 3 years he was in the league.
Yeah.
And he got.
I played with a lot of Ali's, man. I gotta keep. I'm like thinking about like, are we talking about Jalen? Are we talking about Kingston? Are we talking about which Ali?
No, the point guard. The point guard.
I think it's Jalen. Yeah.
Jalen.
Yeah. Yeah. Tori in the chat saying that Ali played one fewer season than both those guys. So if we're talking strictly stats, then. But if you bring in wins into the factor, then I feel you. That's a 3-way conversation.
Yeah, because at Mojo he left a big imprint on this league, especially Georgetown culture, and Banks, that's Mr. Syracuse, so I understand why they would be amongst the top rated point guards of all time.
Yeah, I mean, in the big dance last year, Banks was closing in on all of Mojo's records. Unfortunately, we had a horrible championship game, we had a horrible Final Four game, so he unfortunately didn't get it. Crackerbush with some drip.
That's great offense from Georgetown. Fed the post, drawed it over team, got an open 3.
That's another thing. Mojo was voted Player of the Year as well, so you gotta
Mojo.
You gotta factor that in.
Yeah, I factor it in. I factor it in. He's a great player. Great player. I don't take nothing away from him. He's a great player. I seen when they matched up, and I like Ali.
Yeah, I mean that's fair for sure. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, Paul's my boy, and if we're talking biases, it's a toss up between Rusta and Paul because they both my friends in real life, but. Toy, you gotta stop, dog. Not Mojo dunk contest winner.
Next thing is gonna be best dresser.
Yeah, best dress coming off the bus. I mean, the guy did have some swag though. Somebody get Toy out of here. This is
Yeah, Georgetown's really pouring it on right now.
yeah, it's getting ugly in here. I'm glad we're bringing out the blowout material because we need it.
This Syracuse, they just don't have. They can't get stops. That's their big issue. They can score, they just can't get stops.
Yeah, Syracuse reminds me of a new father right now. There's shit everywhere, and he has no idea what to do about it. Just getting blown out.
Yeah, and this is a perfect offense. Feed in the post. If they don't double team, mouse in the house. If they double team, pass to the open man. Perfect offense.
23 is your margin here. Shine goes up and draws a foul and one. Good foul. Good shot, I should say. The foul is trash.
Michigan haven't played their second game yet, and Miami played yesterday.
That's true.
Georgetown, I would say, has looked the most impressive. Between Miami and Georgetown, because Michigan haven't played their second game yet.
Yeah.
So
We play tomorrow.
if you had those three teams, take your bias out. Where are you ranking right now?
With Michigan not playing yet?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to leave us at 1 because we haven't played, right? But if we talking 2-3, I'm pretty sure I didn't do the Miami game, but I watched the Miami game. I don't know. I like Georgetown right now. This game's not. This is we're closing on 30 points here, so I don't know. But Miami did look. They did look tough, and a lot of their people got involved. And same things happened with Georgetown tonight. A lot of their people have been involved.
Yep.
I don't know. I think I have to give Georgetown the edge here right now. But who did Miami play? Were they ranked?
Miami played. God, they all run together. Who did Miami play? Was it Kentucky? No, it wasn't Kentucky. They beat Tennessee week 1. They blew them out. Who did Miami play? Pax. Who Miami played? I just saw you in chat. Who Miami played yesterday?
Providence.
I don't think they were ranked though.
They played Providence.
Was Providence? No, Providence. Yeah, Providence is a tough team, but I don't think they were ranked.
Yeah, beat Tennessee first and then Providence.
But Tennessee was the number 3 team when they played.
4 is up in the chat. We'll continue this debate in the fourth quarter. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. All right, as Grossing inbounds, we'll continue our debate here. So, looks like they beat Providence by 17 and Tennessee by 28. I don't know. Man, it's tough. I want to lean Georgetown, but I don't think it changes. I don't.
Gotcha. Georgetown, Michigan haven't played their second game yet, but Miami and Georgetown definitely are proving their ranks so far this season.
Yeah, Michigan was a good test for us for sure. Texas. Jesus Christ. I need to go to bed, man. But I'm not going to go to bed. I'm going to play Madden right after this. So, it is what it is. triple download of Salmons here. We'll get back into the game for a minute.
Yep.
21. What are you doing? I'm not going to talk about it. Let's just talk about anything else. Anything else. Yeah, those emojis are sick, Leathers. Where'd you get those, dude? That's dope. So, yeah, I thought Texas was a good test for us. It is. Losing my train of thought here.
No, the big question is Michigan going to finally win a Big Ten title? Will that happen?
Oh, you can. I mean, I feel like you can. Yeah. I mean, yes. Outright answer is yes. Just based on, well, hold on. Let's go back to Georgetown and Miami and whether they should. Georgetown beat Iowa.
Yeah, they did.
To me, that's the end all. It's the end all be all. Give them the 2 spot.
They beat Iowa at Iowa.
Miami hasn't beat Iowa.
No.
Miami hasn't.
No, they beat them in the preseason.
What?
They beat them in the preseason.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Well, that's okay, I guess.
I mean, I'm not saying you're not right or wrong. I'm just saying Miami did beat Iowa.
I'm just saying, I think that if we're talking preseason, though, I think you're talking about, like I would imagine most of the coaches in this league treat the preseason much like Bill Belichick treats the preseason. He's not going to show you anything. He's just gonna test shit out. So, but you a wins and losses guy, and I respect that about you.
That was a nice thought. Yeah, I love wins and losses. I'm all about wins and losses. Stats are nice, but I'm all about wins and losses.
I feel you. No offense to West Virginia, I just don't. I see something happening like this tomorrow. With them, so.
Oh, Michigan play West Virginia?
Yeah, we play West Virginia.
Oh yeah, I would say the over/under is 170 and Michigan minus 30.
Yeah. Salmons has lost his damn mind. He stood at the 3-point line for at least 5 seconds and then drove inside, then drove back outside, then back over to the opposite elbow, and he had a wide open 3 right away. This is nasty.
Timeout by Katie.
I haven't seen C Webb at all in the chat.
Yeah, he's calling the game for the ECFL.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's calling the game for the ECFL.
Probably a good game to skip.
Yeah,
this one right here.
Yeah, good question, Toy. I always tell Paul about his out of conference schedule. It's trash.
Again, we just testing stuff out. Why we need to play anybody?
Not saying it's true or not. I mean, look, Michigan method works, so no one can say anything about it. It worked, obviously.
Dude, what's crazy, man? Y'all want to hear a story? Like, Syracuse was the team that never was, man. 2 seasons ago, Dickey had committed. He had committed to Syracuse, but then when Pod went to Michigan, he was like, he pulled his commitment. So it was about to be Banks, Lockhart, and Dickey, all in that Syracuse squad. And then the Michigan, Dickey goes to Michigan. The rest is history, right? Back-to-back champions. So, geez,
yeah,
craziness.
Yeah, And the thing is, it's small dominoes. Because who was the Michigan coach that left? I forgot his name. That made Paul take over.
Oh, I don't even remember.
Yeah, because Paul wasn't Michigan coach. He became Michigan coach like right before recruiting. Now they're 25 point lead right now for Georgetown.
Yeah, the chat is making prop bets on what the final score for Georgetown is going to be. The highest I see is 108 by Ware.
These guys.
Wouldn't that be a record?
Rusty is probably the closest at 99. This game go finish probably at 101, 102.
You think they're only going to get 3 more baskets in a little under 3 minutes?
Yes, I'm telling you. Just trust me. Let's go finish around 101, 102, pushing it, maybe 103. That's it.
Right, I gotta say I'm confused by your comments, sir. But I'll never quit. I'll never quit. The hub stays in my browser. Anyway.
Oh, Rusty. It's 95-72, Rusty. They stopped by Syracuse.
Ball down the shine now.
Katie stayed on the perimeter where it's safe.
Huh. Sure did. It was Shane. It was Shane Page. They right. Oh. Good times. A 114 is the points record. Okay. Good stuff.
I'm telling you, they got 95. 99, Rusty is probably going to win.
Man. Look at J-Mac coming here and laying all this knowledge on us. Watched a few Sims in his day.
Enough bad basketball at the end of the games. I know how it goes.
And look at that, Syracuse.
So what would you say Syracuse has to improve on the most going forward?
Experience.
Yeah.
They need, like you talked about in the beginning of the game, they need a leader to step out there other than Snyder. They need to really just get in the gym. Is that travel?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And with Georgetown being in the Big East, their biggest challenge was maybe will be Marquette or Cincinnati. Do you see undefeated is possible? Undefeated regular season is possible for Georgetown?
I don't think so. I think that Marquette ends that dream, but it'll be close. It'll be close.
One.
What was that? You cut out there.
If they lose, they'll lose one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll be regular season, not tourney.
Not turning.
Not tourney.
So they're turning champs.
Tourney champs.
I see. Yeah. Rusty know his things. Rusty even better than me.
Oh, 98-78 is where we're probably going to leave this.
Yeah.
As Farmer brings it up, he's just going to dribble it out. J-Mac, I've had fun tonight, man. The back and forth, this is good. You should hop in the booth more with me.
Yeah. I just got to see your name. I sign up.
You're gonna have to fight with Katie and Ty, because they usually jump in there right away. We're gonna get to 98-78. Georgetown is is the final on this one. We're going to go ahead and get to another game to get to, so we're going to go ahead and get to the team comparison. Very lopsided game, obviously. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this before we get to the box scores, so everybody can check out their stats. But obviously domination, J-Mac down the right side of the column. A lot of yellow there. Anything that sticks out to you in a big way?
The blocks 8-0.
Uh-huh.
Syracuse didn't have no big time plays that altered momentum.
Yeah. Nine 3-pointers as well for Georgetown, and 56 points in the paint. So, as we talked about early in the game, I mean, the first 3 shots were all dunks. Georgetown just driving the lane and tearing them up inside. So, we'll get to the box score now. We'll start with Georgetown. Yeah, that's fine. 17-3-2 for Sparrow. 22 PRF. That's my favorite stat to pay attention to, is how many points was the player responsible for. And Katie Murphy was responsible for 30 tonight. We didn't get a player of the game. I didn't see. Did you see it?
See a player of the game either.
All right, 17-0-6 for Katie Murphy. Leathers 14-1-2-1, responsible for 18. Mario Medici thought he was going to be our player of the game. He's still my player of the game. 14-11-5, 2 blocks, 27 PRF, dunked on him 3 times. David Farmer getting his share, 11-3-5-1, was responsible for 22. So Georgetown moving the ball all around tonight. A lot of people got involved. Quackenbush had 6-1-3 with 1 block. Hemlock had 6-7-3, 1 block. Riddle Diddle Ware had 6-4, 1 block. And then Kenny Moore Lee, 5-3-2, 2 turnovers. Need to correct that a little bit, but it is Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, 2-2-1, and just a lone turnover. So Georgetown really spreading the ball around there, J-Mac.
Yeah, can you go up to see the plus minuses? I don't think anybody from Georgetown had a minus. So yeah, they dominated from second unit.
Facts.
First unit.
Snyder leading the way. Like we said, Syracuse has to find another leader to step up and help him out, because he can't carry this team on his back all season long, and definitely come tourney time, it'd be really tough for Syracuse to do anything at this point. 15-1 for him, 13-3 with 1 steal for Shine. Boogie had 10-5-3. I'd really like to see Boogie at least 10-8 if he's gonna fill Lockhart's shoes. PRF 17. So Aldo 9-1-4. Tribble 8-0-7. Grosjean 8-0-1 with 1 steal. Salmon 6-0-2. Salmons was a space cadet tonight. There were times where he was just standing out at the 3-point line. Could have had an open shot. Didn't take it. Drove in. I think he was the one that got the travel call. I'm not sure on that, though. Somebody can correct me.
You got 3 seconds. You got 3.
Oh, he had 3 seconds. Yeah, he had 3 seconds call. So just kind of a space cadet tonight. He would be a candidate that I would say could step up for this team, but has to pick it up from a mental standpoint. Davidson 4-1-1. Harden 4-0-3. Matt's 1-5 with 1 steal, and that'll roundabout do it. J-Mac, any closing thoughts before we wrap this one up?
Performance from Georgetown, Syracuse. They're a young team. They're a young team, and they have to find their identity with Banks gone.
Yeah, for sure. All right, my friend. Well, he's J-Mac. I'm Juke. It's been a pleasure talking about this game for you guys tonight, and we'll see you on the flip side. I'll be back next week. Enjoy the rest of your week, CSBA. Talk to you soon. We out.